What's your 20? Roger. Red alert.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm Jamie Jones. I'm stunt coordinator. I've been in stunts for 31 years now. My whole family does it with me, which is great. Some cool shows that I've worked on lately in the last couple of years, you may have seen at the theater. XXX, which is full of stunts, Suicide Squad, X-Men, It, and we did all the stunts on that. We're getting set here, and action. So to start off the day, we had Braden running around the corner and the car chasing him.
Not bad, that was pretty good timing.
That's simply a timing issue. We rehearse it a couple times, get it to the point where it's just right, and then we film it. And the driver has to know what he's doing so he doesn't run him over. So we got to the parkour part of the stunt. We had a mini tramp that Braden jumped off and flipped over the car. And then with a lot of athleticism, he runs up and he's done a lot of parkour, my kids have in the years, and that's what comes into play for hopping over the railings and doing all that stuff. So training, being in shape, then you're ready for the day. So for the part where Sierra flew through the air, we have a harness on her, which is specially ordered to fit you perfectly.
In order for movies to be believable, we have to cover up the harnesses with wardrobe. So just a shirt covered it today, and then we pull the shackle through a little hole, and you're good to go.
On the other end of the line with Sierra are two big strong guys who, on a perfect timing cue, pull really hard on the line, which flies Sierra through the air. So with the green screen, it's a great tool. It allows you to shoot something somewhere and add a background into it, which is why we did it both ways today. It's interesting when you look at the business I'm in, it's usually one of the ones where God isn't present in a lot of people's minds. And it's odd that people can go through their life like that every day, kind of in the dark, whereas it's at the forefront for me. Like having God in your life, to me, is the most important thing for doing what I do. And you'll certainly find that out when they're starting to get ready to call action and you're about to jump off a building. Your perspective changes a bit, usually no matter who you are. Okay, Dan, so this is what we call candy glass. And you can feel how light it is.
Yeah.
And it's quite safe. It doesn't hurt the person,
Right.
but, oh, okay, so there's a good test. How'd that feel?
I didn't feel much of anything at all. That was crazy.
Obviously, you could never hit someone with a real bottle. They'd be badly injured. In this case, it's made out of safe material, and we have experience at doing it, and doesn't hurt at all. There are a lot of risks in stunts. It's very dangerous, and there's always a good prayer before you go, and certainly your attitude and outlook is focusing more on the best performance you can give and not worrying so much about what can happen. Usually you address that weeks and months before in how you prep for the stunt. Of course, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. I learned that one from church. It's really interesting when you're doubling an actor. You're always hidden behind the camera, or you're hidden behind the look of the actor that you're doubling quite often. It's a funny thing that they do definitely take most of the recognition or the glory for the stunts, which I don't mind at all. That's what gives me a job. There's a lot more than just getting your hair and makeup done and putting on the same clothes. You have to observe how they move, their mannerisms, how they run quite often because you're running, how they may fight, and you have to emulate that so that the audience is sure that that's the actor doing the job. That's an important part of the stunt job, is being that person. The best compliment you get on set is when the ADs are looking for you or looking for the actor and they come up and they accidentally grab you and take you to set because you're doing your job well and you're looking like them and they can't tell the difference.